In this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you Google Slides and how you can create interesting and engaging slides using Google Slides as an alternative to PowerPoint. Well, the best way to start a new Google slideshow is probably from another Google application, and remember from other video tutorials that we just click on this matrix and we can go directly to Slides. So there we are, and that will take us to this page here. Now, at the top here, you can see that we can start a new presentation, either a blank one, or we can use a template. Underneath are some of the other Google slideshows that I've made previously. If it's your first time with Google Slides, you won't see these. You'll only see the options under Start a New Presentation. So here we go, and I'll click on blank, and that hopefully will open up fairly quickly and give me this blank page with an untitled presentation and my first slide up here. First thing I'm going to do now is to call this December. Something literal like that, December the 4th, Jay's demo. And you can see then that on the left, I'll see the slides that I create. In the middle, the slide that I'm working on. Down here, speaker notes, if I want to add those, and various themes that I can apply to the presentation. Well, I'm just going to keep it simple and stick with this default simple light template. Next thing I want to show you is the menu under this tab Slide. If I click on that, this is where you can create a new slide, duplicate a slide, delete one, skip one, which means it won't show in a presentation, but you'll be able to see it on the left, changing the background color or picture, and then this one, applying a layout. And this is where you can choose the type or style or template for the slide that you're working on at any particular time. You can see title slide or title and body of the slide, title and 2 columns, etc. So that is under this one here, this slide tab. You don't have to constantly save your work because all the changes are saved automatically in Drive within a few seconds of them being created. Okay, well, let's get to it and let's give this slide a title. I'm just going to click in that box there and I'm going to give the slideshow, the first slide, a title. There we are, December the 4th training. While I'm talking about saving the work, because I opened the Google slideshow from my Google Drive, if I just go and look at that drive again now, you can see that it's already there. It's updating within my drive as I make changes to it. So we'll go back to our slide and carry on with some of the features of Google Slides. It's a bit dull, so I think I will go to this drop-down menu and just change the background. And you can see I can choose a color for the background of my slide, like that. And click Done. And there we are. I've got a different color pastel background to my slide. It's going to add some new slides to my slideshow. I'll click on Slide again. And I'll put in a new slide, and there it is, and I'll do the same again. This one I'll just go layout again and perhaps choose something a little bit more interesting, like that, where I have a title and 2 boxes here for text. And with this one, let's have a look at that with the slide, apply a layout, and let's make that one something like that. See what happens when we come to use it. Now I'm quickly going to show you how to add an image to a Google slide. I've typed the heading there and I'm just going to click here and that highlights the box where the image will go. 2 ways of doing this. Either I can click here on this icon and it will tell me I can upload, I can get it from Drive. I don't have any in my Drive because it's a new Drive, by URL, or I can take a picture. Well, the other way of doing it is to click on Insert, and then we have lots of options of things we can insert onto a slide. I'm going to go to Image again, and I'm going to upload from my computer. And let's choose an image at random to upload. Let me just click Open. And there is an image. Not quite sure who it is. So there we are. We've added an image to the slide. I can get rid of this box simply by highlighting it and clicking on my Google slide. I can then add text like that and type something. Of course, if I want to change the font, here we are. and we can do that very easily. The thing I'm going to show you is how to insert a video, and it's really very simple to insert, for example, a YouTube video into a Google slideshow. So all we do, we go to the Insert button and we choose Video. I need a YouTube URL. So to do that, I could also import from Google Drive if I have them there. So I'm just going to cancel this for a moment. I'm going to pick up a YouTube video. So here we are. This is called Greg Learning. It has a lot of HR videos. Let's choose something short, like this one. So I click there. And then what I do,
let's suppose that you're writing a really important
Share.
email to a colleague.
And that gives me this URL here, which I copy, go out of there and stop this video.
Or
Go back to my slides and then insert video, put in the URL, paste it in there, search for the video, there it is, select it, and there is my video, which I can then resize like that. And I could, if I wish, insert a text box, put it down there and increase this font. I'm showing you some of the features of Google Slides. I can as well highlight some of that text in my textual explanation. I can find a link to an article perhaps, or a website. I've found one here on job analysis. So I'm going to copy that, go back to my Google Slideshow, insert a link and simply paste that URL in there like that. And I now have a direct link to that article on job analysis directly from the slide, there in perpetuity for me to review in class or for students to review and access later. In this short overview of Google Slides is to show you some basics of animation. So I can highlight this text box, it's already highlighted, and I can then animate it. For example, I could get it to come in before the video or after the video, and I'll show you how that's done. I go back to our old friend Insert, and this time I'm going to insert animation, and you'll see a panel appear on the right hand side here. Now there are lots of different animations, from fading in, flying in, doing all sorts of things. So I think we'll have it coming in from the right, and I think we'll have it after previous, and I think we'll have it medium speed. So just go there to slide that along to medium speed. And there we are. Remember, all of this is being saved in Google Drive. We can add speaker notes down here. So there we are. We've created a new Google slideshow, added an image, added a video, added text, and we've created an animation. Don't forget to explore the Insert tab, because you can insert different shapes, call out arrows and so on. You could create a shape like this, and you can create a block on your slide, and you can fill that block with whatever color you wish. So Google Slides, very, very versatile. So one last thing to finish this video, I'm just going to show you slide transitions. So it's under the Animation tab, Animation, and then animate the transitions between slides. Default is no transition, but you could have something maybe like cube and then apply to all slides like that, maybe put it on medium, and then you'll have quite an interesting effect when you do your presentation, which I'll do by going to Present over here. Here we are. This is the first slide, and we can go through the slideshow simply by clicking. There's the cube effect. There's our image that we added. Here's our video, and then if I click again, I'll get the text, and that will have the link just here, the job analysis link, which I won't open right now. If I click again, that'll take us to my final slide. Well, there we are. I'm just going to end that show now, exit the slideshow, and that is the rudiments of Google Slides.